our solution. So thank you guys for attending this sprint review. So this is the first sprint in this GoCaboo CRM project, and we've been able to, within this sprint, implement a CRM system for GoCaboo. So we're going to, sprint review is to look at the application or solution we just implemented and test some of the functionalities according to our user stories and acceptance criteria, and then get review or feedback from the stakeholders, and then we're closing the sprint, and then the stakeholders will determine what next after or we closing the sprint. So Victory, we know you are in the house. Welcome. Okay. So that's it. Without wasting time, let's proceed to all our dev environment, both Jira dev environment, CRM system dev environment, and the solution we've implemented. So I hope you can see my screen. Can you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is our Jira sprint board. So this is where we are. Last time, all these items now we have in done environment. Before, we used to have all of them as to do, and we've been able to complete all of them. The first thing is the licensing. The licensing with that's the first task we'll try to procure. But without getting the license, we cannot do anything, but we've managed to get the license, and that's why we've been able to implement. So to that effect, let's look at, this is it. This is the license we procured, and it's a tester license that we are going to use for 1 month. That is it here. So all you need to do is go to Dynamics 365 CRM cells, and they have 1 month free license, and then you register. They will give you the environment for you to implement. Once you register this, it's going to take you to another, like here. Once you click the registration, provide your, this is our email. You provide your email. The only thing is that they are not going to take email that is not a premium email, like email that is not company email. They are not taking it. So, and they will provide you with a username, and then you get started. And once that is done, they will take you to a place like this. This is what we call Power App Admin Center. So for you to deploy Dynamics 365, you have to deploy it from this Power App Admin Center. So all you need to do is come to this admin center, and you create an environment where you want to host the application. So, and click on this to take you to a new environment. Where you do that, we already have environment. This is where we hosted our own. It's called dev environment. So once you go to dev environment, you should be able to select, like you see this one is selected now. And once you select, you click open. And from open, you will decide the kind of CRM system or any other application you want to deploy. And from there, you are going to be able to install the system within this environment. The CRM system is here, but they are not installed. So you have to create an environment and install it within your environment before it can go live. So that is what we'll do here. And for instance, in this one, we click here, it's going to open another environment. So where you, but that is not what we are doing, just showing you guys for those who might want to try it out. It's no longer, it used to be straightforward, but it's no longer straightforward. So it's going to open up something like this for you, and then for you to install any of the system you want to install. You see here, the apps here are no longer the one we're looking for because I've installed them already in my other environment, and I cannot install them in this environment because I've already exhausted them in one of my environments. But if I have not installed them, if you open up, you will see CRM cells here, and I should be able to install them here. So that is how it works. So, and we're not creating any other app. We're just showing you around. So for those who might want to follow and install, I've done that already. So I'll close this window, and then we'll go to our application, the D365. So this is from that environment, we're able to install this, and that is the Dynamics 365. That is it here, D365 Sales Hub. That is what we have done. And I've equally installed demo data we can use to test it out, because when I install the system, it doesn't have any data here for us to test it out, but now we have demo data. So that is the thing we've done equally. And if we want, we can clean up the system, delete the demo data if you want to delete all this data. So this is Dynamics 365 CRM, where we'll be conducting series of tests to see how the system works. And in Dynamics 365 CRMs, this is sales. This is where we get, this is for lead management we're talking about. So to go to lead environment, we come to sales. From the sales, if you click on sales, it gives you an opportunity to manage your lead. These are various leads we have here, but they are all demo data. They are not real data. I imported them so we can use it to play around. So these are the demo data here. And if you want to add a new lead, like you have a new lead, want to add it manually, you can come here and add a lead. This is it here. And you click on this. You say quick create a lead. So, and this is it. You fill this form and you've added a lead in the list of all the other leads. So once you add a new lead from here, it will just appear as one of your lead, one of all these lists you have. So that is how to add a new lead. And again, if we want to import lists in bulk, all we need is we go to this setting. From here, we can import the lead. But let's see what we have here in our product backlog, and we'll take it from there. In our product backlog, what have we done? Because if we need to work, what the business analysts need to do here is to look at what is in product backlog and what is implemented. That is the test you are carrying out to make sure that what you have in the product backlog. So one of our user story is to be able to create a new lead. And another user story is to be able to assign lead to specific sales representative. Another one is to track lead status. Another one is to schedule follow-up tasks for lead and to generate reports and dashboard to track the performance and to be able to search for lead based on specific criteria. And then another one is you want to import large bulk of lead from external source. Like we don't want to put it one after the other. So you can do it like this. So, and here, everything here is 100%. We've finished everything. So what we are going to be using to work today is this is our test case. So you remember you created a test case. This test case captures every user story. It creates how we are going to test every environment, test every user story that we've created. And this is how our test case is looking. So the first test case here, the first test case here is, that is the test case ID. And the first is to create a new lead. You log into the sales as a sales representative, and you do that in CRM test environment. And the precondition is that user is logged in as a sales rep. And once user is logged in as a sales rep, you should be able to create a lead successfully. And once that is done, then we've created, it means that particular functionality, this user story is working. So, and here we have list of lead. We can enter a lead from this list of leads. So this is list of lead that can be added here for this testing. And let's get to try this out. Okay. This is it. So the first user story is to create a new lead. This is we come over here and go to lead to create a new lead, and we create a topic. So let's look at our data set. Under the topic is right service inquiry, and come here, right service inquiry, and the budget we have here is 200,000. Say 200,000. And the purchase time frame and lead source. Let's look at this. Immediate. Immediate. Lead source is from referral. So we don't have it. Employee, you see, let's say employee referral, and it's referral will capture there, and the name here is John Doe, and the title is driver, and the company name is GoCaboo. And the contacts, look at the contacts. Email, and contact number. Is, and then description. So that is, you see, this we've added all the information. We're trying to create a new lead. So if we save, it means and it added, it means we've been able to create a new lead. It means the user story is approved or passed. So I click save. So as you can see here, you come over here, you see this is the person I've just added here, John Doe, driver, GoCaboo. Can you guys see I've been able to create a new lead in the CRM system? Can you see that?
Sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So we have to go back to our test case and create a new lead. Then we'll come over here, we select, I have to select one, and it's pass because we've been able to create a new lead and we should be able to manage the lead very well. So the next one is to assign a lead to a sales rep, and to do that, a sales manager needs to do that. Log in as a sales manager, go to in CRM test environment, and user is logged in as sales manager. Once that is done, you should be able to assign lead to any sales rep within the CRM system that you have. So currently, we don't have any sales. I'm the only person here outside the leads. So because this license is for one person alone. So if I should have a sales rep, I will have to pay for another licensing. For anybody that's going to use this CRM system, we need to pay for that user to use it. That is the way it's working. So for now, they gave us a license to test it out, and it's only one person, which is me. So that's why we don't have, but we're going to open a lead and see if it's possible to assign so you see here I've opened this lead, and is John Doe. So yes. Yeah. So this is the lead we have here, and from here, want to assign this lead to somebody that will manage this lead, and we don't have any person here to assign the lead to. So it's only here the owner, and like I said, if we have some other people here, the people should be able to appear, and I should be able to assign it to any other person. But because I'm the only person here. You can see I'm the only person appearing on this lead here. There is no other staff here for me to assign this. But if we have other people, if I open this, I should be able to see from here other owners, which I can currently is under me. So all I can do is manage it. But if you have other people like sales rep, they should be able to appear here. And once I assign it to the person, it means the person becomes the owner of the lead and the person will start managing the lead. But because I'm the only one, I'm just here. So it's assigned to myself and that is it. But that doesn't mean it's not working. It's because we don't have, we've not paid for any other licensing. So this is how you manage a lead, and this is how you can qualify a lead. And as you are managing the lead, these are the lead process of managing a lead until you come to the level you close this lead. Whether the lead is successful or not, you have to close. If you close the lead and it's successful, it becomes a customer. But if it's not a customer and we close it, then it will be out of here. So this is the lead summary and details, files, and any other activity you want related to this lead, you can equally from here, look for it. But that is it. And the status of the lead is new status, is new and still open. So that's it. It's assignable, but there's no other person to assign the lead to. So that is it. I'm not going to say that it's not working because it's already assigned to me. And on that, I will say that it is working. I call it say it's working because it's already assigned to me. If we have other person, you should be able to assign it to the person. So we'll come here. We can say pass. We can't say that it's failed because it's already assignable. So the next is to track the lead status, to know the status of the lead, and log in as a sales rep. And once you logged in, lead status is displayed correctly. So let's look if the lead status is displayed to know the status of the lead. And come back here, we can see this is John Doe, and this lead, look at the status here, is new. Is new because we just added this lead, and that is the lead status here showing. So yeah. If this is not well captured or is not added well, or we cannot add this lead, if there is a situation or there is a problem or bug, you shouldn't be able to see the lead status here. And looking at this is new lead, and you can see where the lead is here. This is the current state of the lead. That is this qualify. So if I want to qualify this lead, I will just to the next stage. So no record found. Okay. Well, the main thing is the lead status is showing correctly. So that is the lead status here. It's new lead. And according to our user story, here our test cases, we say the lead status should be displayed correctly. Okay. And then we'll select it like this. So who is doing this test case in the in a project, like in a sprint like this? This is the duty of a business analyst to organize this, to facilitate this testing, user acceptance testing, UAT. So it's the duty of the business analyst to do this. If there is a dedicated tester for the team, the tester should be doing this. But if there is no tester, the business analyst should be able to do this. So now we have the lead status displayed correctly. Then there is this a follow-up task. Schedule a follow-up task. So you need to schedule a follow-up task for this lead, and you follow the same process. You log in as a sales rep, and then expected result is that task is scheduled for a specific lead. So let's see if we can schedule a follow-up activity. Either a task is like having a meeting with the lead, or having a follow-up task like meeting, trying to convince the lead to sign up or become a customer or buy our products. So now we are still in the lead. So, and let's look for activity. We need to activities. Let's go to activities. See. So from here, we should be able to add a new activity. So from activity, what do we need to, which kind of task we need to, is it appointment or conversation or send email, or which one? So let's schedule an appointment with this person, John Doe. And from here, I click on that. So being that I'm now the sales rep, because I'm now the owner of this lead, managing this lead. So who is attending? So it's John Doe. It's only John Doe that is attending, and the subject is to sign up as a lead operator. So that is the subject. Sign up as a fleet operator. And where are we having this meeting? Okay, we can see Golden Royal Hotel. Abuja. So where it's going to be at a Golden Royal. It's not a team meeting. So it's, and appointment start time. Start time is going to be, let's pick a date. Let's have this tomorrow, and time is going to be 10 a.m. Have it by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. and 29th as well. And let's make it 1 hour. And it's going to be 11, so that we can have a bottle of beer during the chat. And just chat. So, and I'll save. So now, looking at activities, I have an activities, you can see the activity is still open. It's not closed activity. With this lead, you can see it here. So that is it. And what do we plan to achieve from this? So you see, sign up as a fleet operator, planning to go convince this guy to sign up. And that is a follow-up activity that I've just scheduled. So that is it. And I'll come back here, schedule a follow-up, and I'll come here. All of us can see that I've been able to schedule a follow-up task. And what else do we have here? Generate sales team performance reports. So let's look at how we can generate a report. Come back here and we go to dashboard. So from the dashboard, we can see a report. The dashboard is already reporting activities, and we can see one qualified lead developed in progress based on our, so we already have a report here. Okay, this is sales activity dashboard, and let's look at sales activity, the social dashboard. Let's look at another on this. So, and so here we can actually, it's already showing on our dashboard. So, so this is a report, sales dashboard, sales performance. So this is the dashboard we're looking for. Now, if we want to expand this chart, can expand it from here and expand this one from here, and we expand this one from here. So see, these are all the reports. We'll go here, we'll have this report here, and the system is already generating a report based on our activities. So we generate reports for our activities here. So the system is already doing a good, we can add another dashboard from here. Like here we have already, how many dashboards we have? 1, 2, 3. If we want another dashboard outside all these ones, we can just from here add another dashboard. But we have already have dashboard that is showing the activities, reporting what is going on. So that is the report we are looking at. So, and we'll come back here. So it generates performance reports. So we see reports already, and pass, and then search lead based on criteria. So based on criteria, we can use a particular criteria, can use maybe keyword to search for a particular lead. A situation where we have large amount of lead, we have a criteria, want to search for a lead, and all right. And okay. So let's go back to lead to search a lead using okay. So if we are trying to search a lead by a company, we can actually just say company's name. Let's search for this lead we've added and we know the company. If we are looking for all the lead that we capture with GoCaboo as a company, let's say GoCaboo, and we'll enter. So you can see we can search a lead by criteria, that is keyword. You can search by a company. You say we search by a company. So if we have 10,000 drivers from GoCaboo here, directly from GoCaboo, you see all of them listed here. Okay, let's search a lead by surname. Surname of the lead. Let's say Doe. And you see we have John Doe here. Okay, let's search another lead. Let's say we have this is these are so many other lead we have here. Woodgrove Bank. Let's search this Woodgrove Bank. So you see here, so we can search a lead in our system. We don't need to start scrolling. All we need is, do we have a keyword of that particular lead? Once we put it, either by the person, the lead name or the company, we can actually, even the telephone number or even by telephone number, if we put the telephone number, we should be able to see the lead very well. So that is searching by keyword, and you can see it's really working. So, and this lead we added, let's see if we can use the, so this is the telephone number. Let's see if we can use this telephone number or email. So let's put here. It's not taking it. Okay, let's look by email. Okay, let's use this email. So it's not taking email, and so it can only by keyword like company and the name. So that is the only criteria here. We can search the lead with. So you can see here, this is the filter we have here. We have name, we have status reason, we have created on, we have topic, we have company name, we have job title. So these are the criteria, the filters with which, that's why we did capture email and the telephone here. So that's why when we add telephone, we can get, and one we have email, but once we have the name or the company or any other is going to, these are the list of items through which you can search for a lead here. So, but by criteria we've said, we've seen here is working. So here is search lead by criteria. We're able to search the lead by name or by company. So the last but not the least is to import bulk lead in bulk from external source. So let's see this largely this data set here. If we can import this into the CRM system, by this is a data set we'll go here, and yes, okay, and this particular lead, we've already added this, although this is not what we already downloaded, the one we're going to use. So, but this is the data set we want to import, in bulk. So we'll come back and want to a bulk import. To do that, we need to go to the setting and advanced setting. So once we go to advanced setting, then we should go to data management. Let's look for data management. And here is data management. This is it. So we click on data management and see, I think that's where we can import, we're able to import. Okay, see here, import data and view. So let's click on this import. So here we are to see if we can import this data. So when exporting. So this is import data, and we'll click here, import data. So it's opening up another window for us. So this is where we should import data file. Choose a file. I will click on this. Then this data we're trying to import, I have it on my desktop. I click on it and open it here. So I've selected the file and I'll click on next. It's now saying uploading lead data for GoCaboo drivers. So say invalid format file. So the import file does not have the format that Dynamics 365. So to map the data to Dynamics 365 field is possible some hidden sheet the data system uses. So what it means here is that first we need to do data mapping. After data mapping, we should be able, we've not mapped this data. We must make sure that there is all the data sets we have here, all the data elements we have in our sheet, we have them in Dynamics 365. So that is the error message. That's why we can't import data until we've done a data mapping. So that is the only thing why we cannot, the only reason why we cannot import data. So, but the functionality to import data is here. But the data we want to import is not formatted. So meaning that we need to format the data before importing the data to the system. So if we need to do that, we need to come here and do data mapping, create, import and export data using this. So we need to do data mapping before, but this is going to take time before we finish mapping and then start importing. So, and that is the last item. So we have to skip that because of time. So I'll go back to my this, and this I will say we couldn't import data. I will fail this and I'll give reason. Need data mapping before import. So this means that the developers need to go and configure the data mapping and check all the data we want to be importing, make sure that the data elements we have, they are all correspond with the CRM system. So that is it. So I've made a remark or note why this didn't work. And that brings us to the end of this testing. And yeah, so that is how to perform a test, UAT test after implementing a solution. So after this, the Developers will then have to go and this one here, the developers, they will see the reason. You, the business analyst, based on your observation, you couldn't import the data. And the reason is because there is no data, the system is not, the data mapping need to be configured. So the developers will go back and do the necessary configuration for the data mapping so that we're able to import the relevant data into the system in bulk, not typing, imputing manually. So that is the only thing we find out during our testing. And it shows the implementation. The implementation works very well. This is what we expected. And we've got it the way we want it. So, and yeah, so this is our CRM system. You can see we've already started using it. We can be able to schedule a meeting. We've already added new lead in our CRM system. There's a lot we can do. So it's working. We can add a lot of things. We can schedule. We can do this. We can once we can see the reports. We can see the reports. So we can track. This is lead tracking. Can track the progress of our lead. So we can add a new lead from here and manage the lead, or you can manage. You see, this is from where I added. If I want to add another lead, I can equally come over here and add another lead from here. So, and the system is giving us, is performing as expected. So that is it. So you, the BA or the team who have worked to implement this system, have done a great job. So if you we don't have time, so that's the only problem about here. But if you have questions, can capture a few questions before joining my next class. So yeah. So I'm waiting. Okay. This is bringing this implementation to the end. So everything is working as expected. So the next stage in this project, we've successfully completed the execution stage. So the next is to move into the closure stage. And to do the closure stage, all I need is, you guys know how to, we've captured that already. Closure deliverables like writing acceptance, client acceptance of the solution by using client acceptance form, lesson learned meeting or post-implementation review meeting. And we have project closure report from the project manager, and we are done. So I expect this to be done. This is what I expect you people to do within the week. Preparing all the closure activities. Like I said, today is 28th. We'll plan to close this project by the end of this month. So by November, we should be done. I should be, you people should be, I should be calling you people, our former students. Yeah. So if you have any question, it's better you bring your question forward. If you don't, I want to say thank you for joining, and see you when we see again. I'm logging off for my next class.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.